맛있어?
맛이 좋아요?
When the world divides and the lines are drawn,
단단해서 엄마가 한 3, 4분 돌려서
keep holding on. Every wall was all, the sun will start to shine.
이렇게 넣어놨던 건 혹시 모르니까 이렇게 썰어내서
We're rising up and we're standing tall. We might stumble, we still won't fall. With every challenge, we will find our way.
얘네는 시간이 좀 오래 걸리니까
Step we take brings a brighter day. Everybody say, oh, 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 find my way. Oh, 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 brighter day. Everybody say, oh, 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 find my way. Oh, 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 brighter day. Underneath the skin, we're all a single race. A tapestry that's woven into place. Viewing different views, we found a different plan. With an open mind, together we can. We're rising up and we're standing tall. We might stumble, we still won't fall. With every challenge, we will find our way. 'Cause every step we take brings a brighter day. Everybody say, oh, 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 find my way. Oh, 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 brighter day. Everybody say, oh,
어우셔. 어우셔.
find my way.
부서진다.
저 그거를 하면 안 되지 이 사람아. 엄마 그래서 국자 줬잖아.
아하, 참치.
맛있군. 아까 많다.
진짜 많네.
넷, 넷.
Two hours later.
나는 조금 싱거워.
싱겁네.
레몬 더 들어가도 맛있겠는데? 이거 머스타드 더 넣어도 맛있겠어. 소금 더 안 해도 됐지? 양파도 좋은데 거기다 레몬에 강황에 올리브유에
땡초김밥을 해보겠습니다. 너무 개똥중. 볶아놓은 당근이 있어서 이걸 사용하겠습니다. 오, 맛있겠다. 고추. 간만?
그래 이제 쟤도 간 남았잖아.
아니, 쟤도 양념해?
그럼
I love to talk to plants, though people think I'm crazy. Have to say hello to daffodils.